When I first learned about Beauty Flourishing from Silka, it sounded like a really amazing opportunity. And then I immediately started having some doubts about it for myself. I was doubting whether I would actually have the time to do it. Would I have the money? Would I live up to expectations? Or am I going to be as good as the other people in the group? And in the midst of my negativity and self-doubt, I had this moment of clarity that I was the one standing in my own way of my personal growth, and Beauty Flourishing was actually offering exactly what I wanted in terms of my personal growth and achieving my full potential. So it was a bit of a leap of faith, but I jumped in, and I'm so glad that I did. It's been really amazing. It's a community, it's educational opportunities, it's support, it's learning about myself as well as all the educational opportunities that are offered by Silka. I've already been changed by participating in this group. I've noticed, I notice more. I notice more joy in my life every day. I have more gratitude. I see magic where I didn't see it before. I feel just much more, I have more opportunities for reflection and self-love and gratitude. Silka is just an amazing supportive teacher. The opportunities that she offers through Beauty Flourishing are really wonderful. She invites us to learn and be curious and to reflect in such a loving, supportive way that I'm just really grateful for that opportunity. The meditations are really wonderful. They're available to us at any time so that we can replay them and use them whenever we need to. There's no pressure to do anything other than just receive the meditation and anything that comes with that. I also really, surprisingly, have enjoyed the sense of community of these other women that are in the group, and I didn't actually think I was going to enjoy it through the internet. I think of myself as a person who likes to just be present and in person with groups, but I've been surprised at how much of a connection I've been able to make with members of the group through the Zoom calls, and listen to their stories and offer support and feedback and receive that for myself as well. And the educational opportunities and resources are I'm just beginning to tap into those, but just knowing that they're there for me when I have the time is also really encouraging. There's no pressure to complete something within a certain time period. I just know it's all there for me. And you know, as many of us, we have chunks of time where we're very busy and other times where we have more time to dedicate for ourselves. And this membership just it allows for that in a very easy, comfortable way. And I just have to say how grateful I am for this group. Yeah, so the teaching has been really interesting during the calls. Really hearing feedback when everybody checks in. It's really wonderful to kind of find my place within the context of the group, and I feel like I belong. Number one, I feel like everybody in the group they're from all over the place, and they all have different backgrounds, but we all have this common thread through Beauty Flourishing. And so through the teaching, sometimes I have absolutely no background knowledge in coming into some of these things, and so listening to others discuss how they're doing with it is really helpful to me. And I can share my questions it's such a non-judgmental place. I feel completely free and open to be vulnerable in the group. And there's other times where I feel like I have background knowledge that I can share, and that's welcomed. So when I was considering joining, and once I realized that I really need to do this for me, I decided just to go, I'm just going to go all the way. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to go big. And so I did join the Portal membership. And in terms of, worrying about the financial aspect, I just realized that I could be spending my money on manicures. I could be spending my money on new outfits. None of those things make me feel as good as the education and support that I'm getting from this community. It's money well spent. It's money for me, on me, to help me feel better about myself, and ultimately, not just feeling better about myself, but knowing myself, validating my intuition, and ultimately that benefits my family, my community, my colleagues, my coworkers. So it's so worth it, and I feel like the rewards have been just exponential in terms of my investment. And for myself, I have a family, I work at a university. There's times when I am swamped, literally, at work, and don't take time to breathe. I don't take time to take care of myself. And this membership has just reminded me that even if it's 5 minutes, I can take those 5 minutes and look out the window and see beauty. I can take 5 minutes and just touch into my breath and feel my own energy and vibration. And I have to say that one of the things I've noticed the most is my intuition and my gut feeling about things has just been validated over and over when I take the time to allow myself to feel it. So I'm in my 50s now, and I have to reflect back when I was in my 20s. I was so interested in all of this metaphysical and natural medicine and all of these things I have always had an interest in, but I never really found a permanent place and moving around, and so I feel like I'm coming back home to a lot of the things that I've always known to be useful and good and true. And here, living in Clarksville, I've been here 7 years now, and since I arrived have been kind of looking for my community. And I feel like I have met many people locally that are in my community that I feel are supportive of this, but I actually never imagined that my true community was going to be through this membership, and I feel like that's where it's at. It's I can go to yoga class and meet people, and I can take workshops and meet people, but this is the home place that I can come home to and have this sense of community with these amazing women, and guided by Silka is just such a bonus.